Hey boys, welcome back to some more LYNN career mode, and it's going to be the Australia, England, New Zealand Tri-Series T20 series, which is going to be extremely fun. I'm very much looking forward to this. It's going to be such a good career mode. I do hope to continue it. It should continue because it's a nice easy one to really, I guess, get out. It's not like it's hard to do. But I do like the batting in this game, and I like the fact we're playing through LYNN's career and trying to do what he has a potential to do, if not for injuries ruining his career so far. Hopefully coming up he'll be able to recover from his shoulder problems and just be a little careful in the field, honestly. But yeah, thankfully we also, it's good that we're opening. That is very nice, because especially T20s, a lot of times if you're, let's say fourth batter, as look at that shot, David Warner, no, it's not six, it was pretty close to a six first ball, bit over pitch from Bolt, and he's just pummeled it through cover. But yeah, sometimes batting like fourth, even in third, sometimes in a T20 you can not get a chance to have a bat. But yeah, David Warner's looking pretty solid here to start things off. And yeah, we'll come in here. We've had a few matches in the T20 arena according to the stats, average of around 20. So we'll definitely be looking to improve upon that, and opening up, we should get a few good chances to do that. As pushing it through the covers there, just a nice cricket shot there. No blasting from ball one. Well, unfortunately, it was last ball of the over. I probably would have just stuck for the single. But we come back into the third over, and it's Santner already having a bowl, and David Warner has departed for a quick fire, whatever he got. The run rate is good. He obviously got some runs, but has lost the early wicket. Steve Smith is now to the crease, as we're going to look to, yeah, it's a bit annoying. Probably a bit of a game plan from the New Zealanders here, changing up the bowlers and also bringing in Santner to bowl to LYNN, who is a noted weaker batter against the slow spinners, which most batters are, which is funny. Like they do pick it out for some batters. They really harp on the fact, even though most batters out there are worse against the spinners. Well, no, not so much even worse. It's just the fact you can't just. It's harder to get them away a lot of the times, because they can bowl a little. It's just a bit trickier, because they can bowl a bit back of the length. Not as quick, but also not slow enough to really just, wait for it. As this one, it was floated up there. We picked the ball to come down the pitch to and just smacked it over long on. Didn't quite get all of it, but still 81 meters. Got to be happy with that. The first big shot coming in. And even with this slowish start, which hasn't been that slow, but nothing too crazy, we're still 13 off 7, so still looking good here. And we tried. There's no one back like square leg, so I thought, yeah, let's have a go over there. But I think he goes straight through the legs here, and I can't believe it didn't bowl us, because left arm offie. I don't know if that was just. It looks like it was just the arm ball, maybe. Just goes on with the bounce, and thankfully it didn't spin. If anything, it went the other way, and very lucky for us that it missed the leg stump. So yeah, we survived one there. It was, it maybe saw us premeditating just slightly, just fired in a little quicker, so we couldn't get under that attempted slog sweep. And I mean, we did move across the crease a bit, so maybe that was a sure sign. As again, we're gonna pick the perfect ball to advance to. Again, he over pitches, and we just get to it on the full. Anything on the full, we're just going to put into the crowd, so that's another 6. So myself and Steve Smith, a good partnership actually. Steve Smith is 15 off 11, not crazy, but good little foil, as we finally get that slog sweep away. Hit it pretty early, but it let us get a little bit more elevation on it, and 70 odd meters over square leg that time. So you know, the spinners generally a bit trickier to hit away, but doing a good job of picking our spots and also picking the ball to hit. As that one, you know, leg side, we probably should have just went through with it, as they do change the field. Probably a better field if he's going to be bowling fairly straight. As unfortunately for him, when they change the field, he gives us some width outside off, and you know, no slogging required for that one. Just going to play it through the point region. And beautiful shot for 4 as Adam Milne comes in, and this was a welcome sight to see some pace onto the ball. And first nut, we're just going to tonk straight down past the bowler, or over the bowler in fact, and a 6. I thought it was going to be only 4, but beautiful 6. So 35 off 13. We are motoring along here. He's given us another one in the slot. That is not where you want to bowl to Chris LYNN, who is in some very good form, and his confidence is sky high here. And that is a good 6. That is a clean strike. So 41 now, and this is a big over so far. 12 coming off it. Make that 16 off it. That's going to be a 4 down to third man. Not a noted cutter of the ball, or you know, even more so late cutter of the ball, Chris LYNN, but just some nice width outside off, and just freeing the arms really, and just going through with it. As we get the short ball, pull it away, and actually a little bit of a top edge, but we got it fine enough to scoot back for the 2 there. Good running, and move on to 48 now. So a chance to get a very well worked 50. As it looks to go, that was a ball we could have actually not nailed out of the ground, but didn't quite get it. And Steve Smith has departed, so Travis Head is a new man to the crease. As this one, nicely in the slot, we go for the shot, but the man is going to come around and take a catch. I couldn't believe it. I thought that was 4 for all money. Like I didn't think I got it well enough for it to be 6, but I didn't. As soon as I hit it, I thought this is 4. But the man was back there. I don't know if I didn't see him back there or what. I thought I might have hit it maybe a bit more in front of mid wicket, but you know. That's what happens as Maxwell comes to the crease. You know, we do have a very long batting lineup, and it looks like we have won the game. I couldn't think, but yeah, we did win. Travis has 79, Maxwell 60, myself 48. So some very good contributors there. All very good strike rates. We got 221 runs, for goodness sakes. The New Zealanders didn't really look in the game. As we're going to continue on here, the second match in this series against England, because yeah, bit of a shorter game that first one. So throw in a bonus game 2 here. And looking at the England side, didn't really look at it too closely, but it looked pretty standard, as it should, because obviously Australia, England are the 2 licensed teams in the game, so it should be a pretty good England squad. As we're going to have a bat again, which I'm happy to do. I probably think chasing is the way to go to sort of have a better chance to win. But you know, I'm happy to set the pace. As we're gonna watch David Warner's first ball again. He does like to have a go first ball, and this one here is just a beautiful cricket shot there, just whipping it through mid wicket. And more often than not, he hits his first ball for 4 in this game. So you know, good stuff, very good stuff. And facing the last ball of the first over, none for 13 already, so a 4 and a 6 to start things off. Make that another 6 to finish here. It's a bad ball. It's not a big boundary out there either. He just gave us a nice full toss outside off. I mean, you know, that's a ball you just have to free the arms for. And exactly what we do. So next over, obviously David Warner did depart, and Steve Smith already 6 off 3, so the run rate is motoring along here. But you know, wickets are obviously the key factor in T20. You can get off to a flyer, but if you lose like 3-4 wickets, then you know the middle to lower overs are gonna be a bit of a struggle. So it's always a balance. It's always a balance. As this one is flicked away beautifully, actually. Hit with some power. I thought I didn't really get all of it, but it's just rocketed across the outfield for a nice boundary. So 10 off 3, 6 off the first ball definitely helps the strike rate. It's that one. Like, it says I timed it ideally. It looked like I played that way too early. I was just through the shot. I played down the wrong line as well. That was a I don't know what the heck that was. That was a lapse in concentration. Just gonna play that one for a single there. And we come back here into the 4th over. And Steve Smith is going along nicely, 14 off 7. Mark Wood, so more pace on the ball here, which is nice. Unfortunately, a little too quick for us this time. It wasn't one of his quicker ones. It might have actually swung away a bit. It was a good ball, I've got to say. That was a quality delivery, and I saw it in the slot. I went for it because that's how we play. That's how we play the game. But it might have just went off the pitch a bit. It was a good ball. It cleaned us up, so unfortunately we can't get away in this second game, and it looks like England are going to chase our score down fairly comfortably there. We just didn't get enough runs on the board. They win by 7 wickets, 180, decent total, but not quite enough. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. Look forward to more T20s in this series coming up, and I'll see you guys in the next one.